I tweeted about this, and then immediately Verse replied and asked, "Where's Dr. Roosevelt?"
Of
Yeah.
course he
That's
did.
the lingering question hanging over all of this, the dark cloud. over this
Versus
movie.
fucking Google alert goes off for
Oh, Mr. Marston.
one of the ones that he has for each of our names.
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine.
Why are we still looking at clothes?
So, how are your
I move on from that.
Little
I've
sore,
started
but
a mission.
apart from a couple extra
Oh
scars,
no.
Oh,
Okay.
you're pretty delayed.
The stream is just looping this this clothes pressing animation.
I think the stream is like several minutes behind what you're doing.
It probably is.
well,
No
I wouldn't be
how
surprised.
have they
Turn on
still
the
not?
Twitch Turbo
How have they
thing.
still not figured that out? Like,
Certainly
like
don't
you
mind
make
me
it so that
asking, don't mind me not telling.
it just doesn't seem like it'd be that hard here in 2018 to stream
I
with
would,
little to
I
no
would, I
delay.
would say it's more
There
likely
is. It's called
Mr.
Twitch
Oysters
Turbo.
and
Oh,
Yeah.
is it like
Turn
a
it
special?
on.
I've-
It's like
is it
one
part of
1 to
their-
2 second
All right,
delay. I
bef-
think it's
well,
pretty good.
their
I can put some flame stickers on my
plan.
desktop. Would that help?
Hope you believe me when I say that
Make it
it's
go faster.
Probably
Uh,
should switch over to the Hot Wheels computer.
Yeah.
I understand that a city dweller such as yourself
play Stunt Track Driver, which is the best Hot Wheels game.
Country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man.
Yeah. Yeah, Roosevelt asked for too much money for this appearance.
Wow, those are some square ass pants. Kind of reminds me of like Pyramid Head's outfit.
Okay.
It's like some Zubas from the 1800s.
So the mission that's coming up is a horse race, and Cherry Doom, you may recall my test stream that I was bad at this. So
That sounds familiar.
we'll see if I've improved in the last 2 years.
Dr. Ezekiel Zubas announces revolutionary new
New Pantaloons.
bottom wear.
All right.
Now, who here's pants are too tight? You, sir. Not a plant?
Now, who here's pants are too loose? Up here too.
On the count of 3. 3, 2.
You ever wanted a zebra stripe on your pantaloons?
You're gonna trade.
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Okay.
I miss the
You
80s
should try
fashion.
wearing the gentleman's attire. I remember severely hating it because he looks so weird and slimy. With
She
his
wears
creased
the
back.
I'll
fur
switch to
top
it.
hat that PUA guy does.
Doesn't he gain a mustache in that outfit?
It's
I
not
hope
that he
gains
gains
a
it, he
fucking
loses the
bat.
rest of his
This guy
facial
is
hair.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's getting on me.
You should put on. I think that.
Between the West.
I think for your 100% completion, you should wear every outfit for at least a few hours of gameplay.
I don't know about hours, but missions. I'll try to wear all of the outfits at least once, I guess.
I did.
Do any of the outfits like make people react to you differently? That might be a little bit
Yeah,
beyond
kinda.
Rockstar's
I don't know
purview.
about like making people hate you or something, but there's like a couple gangs in the world, and if you wear their outfit, they'll be less hostile towards you, as long as you're not hostile towards them. And then some of the a lot of the outfits will give you certain benefits. Some of them don't do anything. Like the gentleman's attire lets you play high stakes poker a lot later in the game. And Blackwater, the city from the opening cutscenes.
It's called C nowadays.
I'm doing okay this time. I haven't been bucked off, so that's better. Ah, shit! Okay.
Okay.
Can't wait to
Okay,
see what
nope,
happens.
I'm recovering. I'm recovering. Damn it. Okay.
It's like we're getting an advertisement for what's happening.
Commentary is riveting.
I hate the horse.
It still hasn't happened.
Or maybe it has. And we...
Maybe I feel like that was like
And
the
maybe
stinger
just
from the
wasn't as
commercial
cool as we
break.
expected it to be.
We're gonna come back from the commercial break and see
I
what
can't believe
happened.
they
to
started all
Mr.
these
Oyster.
fires
Did it do a
around the
commercial?
ranch.
No, you
Okay.
should put an ad there though, and then we'll see what happens later.
Be sure to stay tuned next time, and you'll see what I reacted to.
Sproul asks if you're streaming this on any set days of the week.
It will be Saturdays if I keep doing streams, since this apparently the delay is a disaster.
The
I
frame
mean,
rate
Well,
is
you gotta
already
turn
bad.
on turbo. That's all I'm saying.
Is that
I
a
don't
paid
know what that
feature?
means.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then look it up.
Fucking look it up. Yeah, get on the Twitch help or just
Look,
Google. Twitch
not all of us
Turbo.
are
I'm sure
Twitch
that'll take
partners,
care of it.
okay?
You know,
Ask Jeeves for insistence with your stream.
I know you're trying to like do a retro throwback thing, but you gotta get with the times.
Yeah.
Do whatever you think's best, Mr.
Yeah, you don't want to
Desktop
get
is monocle.
you
Just
don't want to
ask me
get
how to do it later or something. Hello, Twesley 2016. I like the name Twesley.
Oh, it's Twesley. I thought it was
Okay.
Tweasley.
So now,
Press that we got a 2-year-old in the chat. But
okay, I'm gonna switch to the gentleman's attire because Cherry Doom doesn't like it.
Maybe they're an AI, and that's the year they became sentient.
Oh, look at that chicken go!
Do you want me to
Sorry, that was probably
like
5 minutes
shoot it?
ago.
I can go back and
The
shoot it if you
computer.
want to.
No.
Programmed to find the worst thing on the internet happening in
you
any
should
given
do
time.
oh, there it is again. You should do a pacifist run of this game.
Pacifist run? I don't even know
Yeah.
if that's possible.
You could probably what if you like use the rope and hogtied every enemy?
Good lord,
What
dude.
if you could?
I don't even
Oh,
know.
he's got
Again,
fine white gloves.
I do not think that's even remotely possible.
Hello, friend.
If your stream is delayed, try refreshing.
I'm pretty sure the Deadeye works with the rope too, so you can like auto target.
Deadeye, what is this? Overwatch? God, what a horrible
Yeah.
mustache.
It's when John Marston says it's high noon and shoots a man.
Okay, so now we can go to Armadillo and do a mission, but this mission with Bonnie will take us to Armadillo,
I'm well.
so we'll just do
Would you
that.
mind riding with
Yeah,
me
that's a
on
speedrun
the
strat.
I've got
Yeah.
some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
Next level
You
stuff.
can take the
Looking for
reins.
the world
Armadillo
record,
USA.
100%.
Kind
Don't
bounty
catch
hunter
you
such
slipping
as
now.
yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
I'm pretty sure the world record run would not use gentleman's
Take the driver's
attire.
seat, come on.
Oh, now we get to drive a buggy. Or wagon, whatever. 2 horsepower.
You're looking much better. You were almost buzzer food a couple
We're
days
flying
ago.
now.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So good
Did you
to
guys
see
ever play the
Handle
multiplayer in this
secrets
game?
for life since we last
Oh, miss.
I logged into it once and immediately got killed by a bobcat.
Perhaps there's
Yeah,
something
that except by a person, which is also my experience with GTA 5's multiplayer.
Yeah,
I
the
logged
first-
in and was immediately drive-by murdered twice.
The one time I played GTA 5 multiplayer, I wound up in a game where people were doing knives only, and it was terrible. And then I got into a regular deathmatch game, and I killed one of the Rockstar devs, and I got an achievement for it that nobody else had, so that was my story. GTA 5.
Nice.
I did the online in GTA 5 so I could get the gold gun for Red Dead Redemption 2, and in hindsight I should have recorded that, but whatever. Because it was kind of funny that every step of the way I would get drive-by slaughtered.
Are you gonna stream Red Dead 2?
I don't know, probably not. At least not at first. This is old school, 6-month rule, okay?
Right.
Nobody.
I don't think anybody on Earth would adhere to that in this day and age.
They got rid of the rule, so no. There was I saw
Oh,
for
did they?
Metroid Samus Returns, like an hour after GameStop opened, somebody already had a thread. I did
They have
not
a
watch
laptop
that.
at opening GameStop.
Yeah.
With the 3DS
Like-
capture card.
I certainly did not watch that. I
Yeah,
need to
I-
see people who know what they're doing, like in this Red Dead Redemption Let's
It's
Play.
going to be a blind run. I did not do any preparation or research.
I mean, that's what people do.
That's how
You
we
just
did it.
flip on your,
That's
your
what I-
portable-
That's how I play games now. And stream
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, you say you wake up, you say you turn on the stream, you say hey YouTubes or hey Twitch. You play the game. Nowadays we don't even. Nowadays the 6-month rule would be like month early rule.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's only
gets
based on the reviewer embargo.
You are
Yeah.
not allowed to hijack a truck carrying the games like in the classic film Fast and the Furious 2001, directed Rob Cohen, and stream the games in advance
and
of the
early, and then make Darkseid feel super pissed off about it.
Unbelievable. I heard these guys drove a Civic underneath a semi-truck and shot out the windshield with a harpoon gun. Where are the ethics, I ask you? I don't know who Darkseid Phil is. I hope he's not cool.
He's
a
a real
shitty-
uncool guy.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
shitty
good.
Twitch streamer who became famous for a lot of things, but most recently he got really pissy on Twitter about people getting State of Decay too early because that's a game that matters apparently.
One time,
Has he ever
jerked
been
off on stream
embroiled
without
in-
realizing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Nice.
guy! I knew I had heard of him.
Okay, so that's how I get big. All right.
Thank you for the medicine.
Let me turn on my webcam real quick.
Yeah,
Then I can be a celebrity.
there's a guy walking in place in the background.
Travel safe.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah. So this game, I need to do a little more research into this, but apparently it was pretty rushed, like, because it had been in development hell for a very long time. So there's some pretty good glitches.
So it was like simultaneously rushed and took forever.
Is this the
Yeah.
one that?
Because
But,
once they were like, okay, fine, if you want to release it, you got to release it in 2 months, or however long.
Was this something where didn't it start off like not too far after Red Dead Revolver?
I don't know about
It
that.
just took forever.
'Cause
Is
it-
this the game that destroyed game development industry in Australia?
No, that was L.A. Noir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Eleanor with their like really bad like
I did not really like that
management
game.
practices and stuff.
I played it.
Okay,
the
we're gonna
first
do
time
Marshall
on Switch
Johnson,
a
by the
few
way.
months ago. I thought it was pretty
Excuse me.
good, but
It
like
was alright.
didn't need to be an open world game for sure. Like
Yeah.
I felt like it wasted a lot of time just
The
driving
driving
around.
was-
And I know
I feel
you
like-
could just like make your bro do it, but then I don't know. Like
It
then there's
felt-
nothing to break up the
It felt like they had this
walking
great
around
adventure
incredibly
game.
slowly parts.
It felt like they had this adventure game concept, and then they were like, "Well, wait, we're Rockstar. It's got to be an open world game."
It's kind of just like Phoenix Wright that takes longer.
The thing, my unpopular opinion with Eleanor is that I think their like super fancy facial animation, face capture stuff looks like shit.
I thought it looked okay for like a game of its age.
The problem I had with it is that the facial movements were like super realistic, but they're like floating on a 360 game character model, so they look.
Yeah, that
really out of
was
place.
like kind of a jarring disconnect. But I thought the faces themselves and the parts where you're just like sitting down at the desk or something watching two people yammer, those look pretty good in my opinion.
In my opinion, the two best things to come out of Eleanor were that GIF where he's holding the airplane and making airplane noises, and then there's also that a bunch of those videos of the VR version
Listen, that dog ain't too
where
bright.
you can just go nuts in all the little
Gonna get out of here for a
areas.
minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
I think you can
This
kind
guy
of, without hearing it,
also
I think you can
disgusting.
also kind of assume what Jonah sounds
Oh, I
like.
done seen enough of your hide around.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty close.
School children
I
down
mean, it's a Rockstar game, so like every character has the exact stereotype voice that you think they would have.
Yeah, just wait till we see Eli,
there. I'm here to
which I think he's
capture
going to be in
or
the next mission
kill Bill
for
Williamson.
Marshall.
For some reason, I really liked this game when it came out, but I never got past the second
outside
area.
my jurisdiction.
I played the whole thing, even all the side missions.
So did
I liked it a lot.
Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys
When it first came out, I bought it on the Xbox, and then
So you're
I
happy to have
got the
him out
Game of the
there
Year
working
on
half the-
PS3,
And I
obviously.
also ain't suicidal.
And I used to
My
have
job is
a
to keep this town
100%
safe
save
by cleaning
file
up
on
all
my
these
old
three
Yellow
counties.
Light
Hard
PS3.
enough around here.
You know,
You had a
I
yellow
hear you
PS3.
speak.
No, it was a
Suddenly I'm
PS3 that got the
reminded
yellow
of
light.
some of the people I
Oh.
respected most in my
Hardware
life.
failure.
What does that mean?
It's like the red
What's
ring
wrong
for the
with
Xbox, but for the
Ah.
PS3.
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends
But,
enjoyed spending
I
your time
persevered
running around
and
pursuing
bought a new one.
noble causes.
Nevertheless, he
The
persevered.
same day.
Hell for the folks who live
Nice.
So
here. Whole world has problems, mister.
Marshall Johnson is
I'm here
a pretty good guy.
doing
No, show us the pour. Damn it.
Why? What's happening?
I want to see that liquid physics.
I got the
What,
railway
liquid
to
physics?
pay my
He
salary.
just
No.
poured a bottle of
The what?
whiskey. or something.
There's
They
Oh,
don't have it,
Rockstar
that's why they
always
can't
liquid.
show you.
Bunch of cattle rustlers out
This
in
is
Fire
Rockstar?
Canyon shutting down. Forgetting the
They're
guns,
usually
murder, and
that's a
homesteaders
pretty
out
common trick with Rockstar. They hide the things that would be hard to show or render.
Except
they
in
accidentally
GTA
show
4,
it,
where
it's
they
just not
just
there.
like show it all the time, and it's like this somebody's drinking out of a shot glass of just like a
It's just
solid.
like this like Jello that comes out.
Jello shots all around.
Let's go deal with
This
them
game does
others.
have pretty good
Let's see.
animations, models, and everything, but
We'll
yeah,
discuss Williamson.
again, so many good glitches. I really, really hope
Okay,
we see
boy.
some of them.
I never saw any when
Uh,
I played.
I actually
It's
saw
a
one
shame.
this morning when I was playing my
Things matter.
test practice whatever file, and a cutscene just would not load ever. It refused to load for me. It was pretty good. I never saw the human models on animals though. I really would like to see that.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit
And,
hoodlums, led by
Oh yeah, those are like all over the place when this game came out.
Ray on the
Yeah.
stage is coming in.
Maybe it's just a
Human
little
cougar.
better on the Game of the Year edition or something, but
Somebody like flaps their arms and flies away.
yeah.
Yeah.
That lady was right. A man can fly.
Better than carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
So now we
I don't-
gotta.
I don't think I ever got one of those bugs, but I did have. I think I had some weird one where I was like, I don't know if it's a bug or just the way the game is designed, but if you log on to the birds, you can throw dynamite at them and it like heat-seeking.
Yes.
missiles into them.
If you deadeye something with dynamite, it will follow
That
them.
sounds
It's
amazing.
awesome.
Mount up, Marston.
I will do that at one point because it's easier than actually trying to hit the stupid thing.
Yeah, I think
I'm loving this idea of you like lighting a stick of dynamite and just like spiraling it through the air.
Okay,
it's a
so
boomerang.
I think this is supposed to be a sneaking thing, but I've never actually snuck. I always spook the
That
guy,
ain't how the law
which
I
is
just
fine.
assume it's
You
a.
gotta watch your spookometer, man.
They never even showed me the damn thing.
Wow, game
But
design.
Let's
following the
implied
guy.
spookometer.
Oh, something I remembered because I noticed it in the last cutscene. And I'll show it in the menu. So
Beef him.
our guns are gold. That was the pre-order bonus from Amazon, and it was added to the Game of the Year edition. So if people want me to leave it that way, I will. There's also Southpaw. I've never done that. Is anybody in here left-handed?
Nope.
No.
Good. All right, I'm not using that.
Good.
Why would
Yeah,
you?
no lefties allowed in this.
No
in this-
lefties.
in this stream.
No lefties.
One's the start, but there's plenty more where
Go
he
back
came
to your
from.
leftoriums.
Horse control.
I've reached the point where I've stopped. I used to be the person who would change controls in every single game to be perfect, but I've reached a point in my old age where I just don't care anymore.
That sounds
You
like
don't
that
have-
you're
you
actually
don't have that many
better
years
since you
left.
can
You've gotten better.
adapt more easily.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I know left is pointing up, but whatever.
Looks like we got
Yeah.
company, boys.
All right, so
I
now,
have to use the F keys to move.
Take cover.
so now we're
If you played
storming this
PC
place.
games in the 90s, then you're used to that stuff.
Yeah, man. I tried to fire up the original System Shock a few weeks ago. That is a rough go.
Mhm.
I've been playing the Thief games,
Like,
and I had to
From
do.
starting with
I had to
number
put in a
one.
bunch of mods just to make it
uh,
bearable.
remotely.
Now
Yeah.
it's getting ugly.
All right, so now we're storming this place, and there's some Deadeye use right there. You can loot bodies, and that'll give you like money, which is very useful.
Just like in real life.
Yeah, yeah. You shoot somebody, you steal their wallet.
I love it when the ground texture in a
Hey,
game
it's
is
Slash.
Not bad.
I love when the ground texture in a game is this grass, a picture of grass with grass on top of it.
A picture of grass taken with a digital camera from like 1997. Sony Minolta that saves pictures to a floppy disk.
Left now. Try to take him alive.
No, don't shoot horse. Horse did nothing.
Do the golden guns do more damage, or they just?
No, it's purely cosmetic.
Days are over.
I hate them. Change them back.
If you're gonna have a golden gun in a game, it should kill people in one hit.
Also, it should be the only one. When every gun is gold, it just like cheapens the whole.
When every gun is gold, none of them are. So you really
think
want me to
it-
change it?
I think it fits the gentleman
Yes, change it.
outfit well.
Right. I'm in a cutscene. I'll change it after that.
Okay.
Nobody,
God,
literally
wait.
nobody cares. Also,
Then as
Who does
soon
he
as
remind
Rock
me of?
Tumbler's gone, I'm
I
gonna
care.
make him gold again.
Maybe Josh Brolin
what?
or
Which
Whoops.
guy? I
Marston
think
in
I'm
this
behind you.
horrible
Oh, Marston.
outfit that I hate.
Would you like me to change back to the other one?
I need it more than you now.
You can do whatever
Oh,
you
man.
want.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. That was
Dude, the
the
fucking
illusion of choice.
Red Brim gangs plugging you.
Huh?
I take care of them. All right. Golden guns turned off after like about 5 minutes for you guys.
It's
Thanks.
happening right now for me.
Okay.
How are you getting such a good?
Because I'm refreshing every few minutes.
Oh, I should do that, I guess. Whoops.
Okay.
The
What I
wrong
told
button.
you.
So next up, we can go to Bonnie
Well, I
or
wasn't
Marshall
listening,
Johnston.
so-
Who do you guys want?
Bonnie.
Bonnie. Okay.
Yanni?
Bonnie with a B. Ah.
Bono, we're gonna take in a concert. It's Bono Senior.
Alright, so now
There should be like a stinkometer for the West. Because everything was so
well,
stinky.
everybody stinks, so you'd have. Well, actually, that's going to be a thing in Red Dead Redemption 2. If you're dirty, people will look at you funny. So
And you can go into outhouses and get really stinky.
Is that a
Hopefully.
real thing, or is that like your fan fiction?
No,
Outhouse
that's
thing,
my fan fiction.
okay, so
What?
you have a campsite, and through the campsite you can fast travel. Oh, whoops! I picked armadillo. Shit. All right, whatever.
Oh, tumbleweed!
Oh no, armadillo speed.
Oh, Tumblr.
One
Weed
time,
tumbler. Weed tumbler.
me and my friend were driving across country. I think we were in Wyoming, maybe, and we saw a tumbleweed, and we both screamed and pointed in delight.
What, would you like traveling backwards in time
Whoops.
across the frontier?
I'm pretty sure
No, it
Tumbleweed
was
still
just,
I do
exists.
declare there's a tumbleweed.
They
oh my
do.
goodness. Most
They-
exciting thing I've seen all day.
I mean, if you've never seen one, it's like it's just a thing you see in movies, and you
A
finally
city
get to see one.
slicker
It's
like
amazing.
yourself may never have seen one.
I did see
What?
one in
Oh my
Texas
God.
once, rolling across the train tracks.
Yeah,
Did
I've
you
seen
hear
them
like
a lot.
a guitar twang faintly in the distance?
Sometimes this game has
So-
sounds in the distance that
I was-
are from things that don't exist.
I was gonna say, Rock Tumbler says the twang of guitar. That is basically the background music for this game. It's just occasionally it twangs.
Except for that one time when a guy sings, and it's very strange.
Yeah, that will be when we get to Mexico. All right, so we
Hello.
discovered this outfit, Walton's gang outfit. I'll get around to it, I guess. All right now.
Appreciate your dedication to explaining all the game concepts, which is not a thing that happens in game videos these days.
Yeah, again,
Mhm.
we're taking it all the way back. Oh, this was before GTA 5. You have to come back at the right time
Oh
for
yeah.
missions. So I will do this Night Watch mission in the meantime to make some extra money.
No,
Oh, good one, Rice. He asks when you're gonna summon it. Well, he says when is Missile Tumbler gonna summon the cheat code to beat the game.
I would just like to state for the record that I am not playing this, so don't blame me.
Look at that good dog.
This game does have cheats, just, you know,
Aw,
I mean,
good
all
boy.
Rockstar games. One I would like to use frequently is drunk mode,
Pleasure to see you, sir.
but
Oh,
don't
I
remember the
remember
cheat
that
codes.
being pretty good in this game.
yeah. I don't think it has all the same audio stuff like in GTA 4, which had an awesome drunk mode, but it didn't have a cheat code to always be drunk, unlike this game. So, Night Watch missions, you have to follow this dog and stop crime. And
There's a
I-
mission where there's a mission where you have to follow a dog in Rockstar's other game, Bully. Except in that game, you're picking up its dumps
Huh.
or a wild prank.
I've never played that game, actually.
It's
but
not
that
great.
sounds pretty funny to
Does
my
not hold up.
16-year-old mind.
It's the crime dog. Yes.
Yeah, this
The crime dog.
Scruff McGruff right here.
Oh my
Graf
god,
Senior.
crime's coming from inside the house, says this dog.
You gotta stop crime. He's back there.
Take a bite out of crime.
I
Wilson
remember that
Crimes,
dog.
the most dangerous outlaw. West.
The puppet came to my school once.
Oh no, there's a horse thief.
Jesus.
Whoop.
All by
Struck McGruff puppet?
Yeah.
just showed up. No puppet.
There wasn't an assembly or anything. He was just walking around the
Yeah, he
hallways.
was laying in the doorway.
Wow, that
Nailed in the door.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Well
so
done.
normally you'll have like maybe 2 or 3 things. We only had 1 this time, which is kind of weird, but whatever.
We're not talking about the old name verse. It's dead. It's gone. Let us move past our horrible adolescence.
I think we should be called the freelance astronauts.
Yeah, that name's not
They're
news,
not.
is
They're
it?
not using. Well, no, not anymore.
Are any of them still alive?
No. They all died of old age.
Well, that's a shame. I like
I-
those guys.
I actually
No, they're
don't
still.
like that
They
outfit.
still.
I'm gonna change
They're
it
still
back.
around.
So
They've all
I know they're
died.
still around. They're like, what, 5 years older than me and probably not dead.
No. Just don't do. They did do like a comeback stream a couple years ago. That was it.
Kind of like Michael Jordan's comeback to the NBA.
Yeah.
except that was a success. He won 3 more championships.
What?
The first time.
Yeah,
Not the second time.
I'm talking about like when he went and played like golf.
Wizards?
And then
Baseball.
back.
When
Yeah,
he went and played the Monstars and
Just
back.
all the plot of Space Jam.
There's
I
a
honestly
documentary,
think
actually.
all the plot of Space Jam.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Now
that's
we're
why-
doing Bonnie's
that's
mission.
what happened, right?
Women
Did you know
in
that Roger
cattle.
Ebert loved Space Jam?
Yeah,
What?
I mean, who doesn't?
He gave it a
So-
3.5 star out of 4-star review.
That's not a thumb.
Have you, Miss
So this next mission, I think, is going to be a cattle rustling one, and those are awful.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans.
So
I already
we'll
have a life.
enjoy that.
Well,
Yes.
I had one, and I'm
We
trying
call
to
ourselves the
break
freelance
one,
astronauts, but the L in freelance is a capital I, so we can just like
the other can survive.
have our URLs look the same.
Do you do that? I wonder
Wait,
if a substitute
Now,
providing
Cherry.
anything interesting
Oh,
to say.
I do want to play the Harry Potter games again
Oh,
and stream those. Probably won't do
Stream
the
the
first.
goblets.
You could
Yeah, you
record it
just-
and then post it, and then I'll put it in the OP. of the
That's
thread
okay.
That will
What
exist.
OP?
It's not there yet. It'll be there in a few days.
I have a son.
But yeah, I do want. I think I do want to start with Goblet of Fire. It's just gonna be kind of hard to find them. I think.
We robbed banks.
Are they on
My
wife
Little
is,
Games?
um,
GOG?
We killed
Hey,
people.
my wife,
doubt it,
right,
man.
guys?
Bill Henderson was
Bonnie
in
is a good
Yeah,
character.
Now,
Good observation,
if I don't
Rush.
capture my
She is a
former
very
brother
good
in
character.
arms,
My wife has been playing that new Harry Potter for phones,
no,
Oh yeah.
I don't suppose
and
it
you
is
will be
very
pleased to
interesting.
know that the Flipendo spell does make an appearance.
Yes.
Good. Good. That's
How
objectively
bad
the best
is it in
spell.
terms of microtransactions? I've been thinking about.
It looks bad.
poor man.
Oh.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade.
She mostly waits for things to be
Father was
done.
an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York.
Harry
saw his homeland,
Potter
but
video
to hear him talk about
games.
it,
You should-
Bye.
you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore.
What you
a
should
kilt.
really play is that one Harry Potter game
He
for
hated
360
English
where
for what
it's
they had done
literally
with his
Gears of War.
great-grandparents that he'd
But
never
with
Yeah,
Harry
that's
Potter.
the 7th one.
People don't forget.
Oh, Harry
See,
Potter.
did they do 2 games for the Deathly Hallows because of 2 movies? Were they just like the
No,
same?
they did one game after the first movie and spoiled everything for the movie-only viewers.
Looks like they did too.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
they did too.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
My
Wow.
father died
What
when
a.
Are they like both pretty much the same game, or is one of them like
I don't know.
Let's just say he was blinded and bonfire
survival
smashed.
adventure game, kind of like half that movie was?
It's a battle royal
That'd be
game.
cool.
Guys, we're missing key
She
backstory.
was a prostitute.
Oh, here's the
and he
cool
was-
screenshot of Harry in
Well,
front of some
I don't know what he
nuclear
was.
power
So I was
cooling
sent off to
towers.
an orphanage and
Huh.
ran away and fell in
Where are you
Interesting.
putting this?
I'm
Put it in
putting.
the-
I'll put it in chat. Hang on.
The
Yes,
leader of the gang-
Verse
have one
actually
laundry.
points this out.
Had
In
to
Red
see
Dead
all that was good in the
Redemption,
world.
you can't sleep with
He was a great man
prostitutes.
in a
John
way.
Marston is a very loyal man
But you killed
to his
people.
wife.
And when
My
something happens
glasses
later that
are
I
all
won't
fogged
spoil,
up.
you can't sleep
That's
with
the life I
prostitutes
led.
because you don't want to
Tried
get
to leave.
an STD.
Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an
Do
uneducated
they
killer.
do they
sitting
predict
here
the
to do
internet
all I
too?
can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Now they're waxing poetic about politics.
Beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
I think both parties are
Can
bad.
you help me?
Well,
That's more or less what he says. He doesn't care
what
about
do you need,
politics.
money?
He's
I can
also
get the
not racist. So
Harry
I need an
Potter
extra hand to
collection
take
for
out the hurt
PC,
and
which
pasture.
looks like it comes with
Sure.
Harry Potter and the
Point me in the
Sorcerer's
right
Stone,
direction.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and Quidditch World Cup. Or I don't think that's Quidditch World Cup. I think that's just regular, some shitty Quidditch game.
It's not even
for
the World Cup of
$200.
Quidditch Municipal Championship.
Little League, it's the college Quidditch.
Also includes Harry Potter greeting card print shop.
So all these like shovelware Harry Potter things.
Come on.
Alright, so we're about to embark on
Whoa there.
some cattle rustling
Thank you for
mission.
telling me all that back there.
Harry Potter
It must have been
Uno
hard for
3D
you.
for
Hope you
Microsoft
understand
Windows
now
98.
why I've been playing my cards somewhere close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a
I
wife
think I got a
child.
Monopoly
Then again, I don't
video
think I
game
ever
from
asked.
Cereal Box
They're-
once that was pretty cool.
They're lucky to have a
I
man
got
like
Chex
you.
Quest
I ain't
and
so
the
sure
Amazon
about
Trail
that,
from Cereal
but thank
Boxes. And those are both dope as shit.
Oh man, I love the Amazon Trail, but only
Me too.
only the part where you fished or photographed animals. I would totally play it now though. I think I did
I-
actually, and got to the secret
That's
Amazon,
place.
Amazon Brazil.
You got to Amazon HQ and you.
Oh yeah, Sproul says
Did it.
there was Quidditch team in his college. Yep, Muggle Quidditch was a big thing.
My high
Yeah,
school had a.
that was
my
a
high
thing in
school
If it
my
had
was
a
college
anything
too.
like Harry Potter Club at my high school, which I wasn't a member of or anything, we just I mean, they just ran around on brooms out in the field and threw like kickballs at each other.
I played in it, and my position. I don't think I was on a team. I was one of the the balls that like just hit people.
The bludgers.
Yeah, I was one of those. So my job was to just throw balls indiscriminately at everybody.
That's like
Great.
that's the Harry Potter club equivalent of being the tree in the school play.
Yeah. No, because I got to throw dodgeballs at kids.
I mean, you probably could have done that in the school play, but you wouldn't have gotten it in the second school play. God, these
The
missions
funny thing was
suck.
that my school had banned dodgeball, but we were allowed to play Quidditch, where you also throw balls at kids.
Why did they ban dodgeball? Like,
Because
Because
kids
it
might
was
get
violent.
hurt.
Because it was too violent, man.
Showing off now.
Our modern
Next time
society.
they ban bare knuckle boxing elected.
How's the farm racing?
Alright, now we
Yeah,
gotta
I
move
know.
the cows some more.
I installed Windows on my MacBook and
Wait back and forth
installed
behind you.
GTA 4
Into
and
the
played it,
left
and I was like, I should maybe try to record some of this. But it is just so long, and all the missions are
I
the fucking
hate-
same.
I kind of hate GTA 4. It's the most
I-
boring, bad-looking, like slow, meandering game in the whole series.
Yeah, but
I
getting
still
drunk in that
think-
game is really funny.
I still think it feels the best in terms of like just running around and shooting people and driving cars and stuff. I like
No,
the
the car
driving
drive is
physics and
terrible.
stuff.
I'll see you
I
later.
love it. I think
have
it's
work
great
to
the
do
way
back
the
in
cars
Paris.
like kind of rock around on the suspension as you go around the corner.
Hey, we got $5 for that.
But the missions are lame and
The
the
story,
story.
yeah, the story's lame. The characters are bad. The graphics are terrible.
It does look really bad, and like it still does not run well enough.
When I
for
when I
how
tried
bad
to
looks.
play it, I would crank the color of my TV
Yeah,
up to maximum just so I could see any color at all.
Yeah, I had to set the saturation value to 100 because like in
There's-
bright sunlight there is like a splash of color, and in like the rain or nighttime it's like watching a fucking movie from the 1920s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
it's,
like put a filter over
the only
film.
good part of that game was when Roman says funny things.
That's not that good, man.
Yeah.
Eagle, my